ingredients that you're going to need for the waffles are pretty simple, and as someone who's on keto, these were all things that I already had in my pantry and refrigerator. I didn't have to go out and make any crazy purchases or buy anything too expensive to try to make something that is typically not keto friendly, and that's one of the things that I love most about these waffles. So the first ingredient that you're going to need is 1 cup of almond flour, and the almond flour needs to be sifted. Half a tablespoon of baking powder, 1 cup of heavy whipping cream or heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm using a refined flavorless coconut oil and it is melted, 3 eggs, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. While you're preparing your batter, you want to go ahead and plug in your waffle iron and get it heated up. First step, you want to take all of your dry ingredients, the baking soda, salt, and almond flour, and sift them together in a medium-size mixing bowl. So now that all of our dry ingredients are sifted together and mixed well, we're going to go ahead and add all of our wet ingredients. It's going to be the 3 eggs, the 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and the 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And all of these ingredients are just going to be mixed well with the almond flour. Okay, so this is the batter, all completely mixed. It's not too runny, not too thick. I do suggest adding your heavy cream or heavy cream water mixture slowly, just a little bit at a time while you're mixing all the ingredients together, because you might find that it is too much or it is not enough. So if it's a little too much and you get it a little too runny, it's not going to hurt to sift in a little bit more almond flour to thicken it up. And if it is not enough, then add a little bit more water or heavy whipping cream. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer my batter into this just because it's just a personal preference. It makes it easier for me to pour it into the waffle iron. Alright, so now we're ready to make some waffles. Got my batter, and I like to oil up my waffle iron with melted coconut oil. So I just take a little coconut oil, melt it in a dish, and then I've got one of these basting brushes that I'm going to use and just coat my waffle iron with it. And we have a waffle. These taste amazing, but they are a little delicate with the almond flour, so that you have to be very careful pulling them out of the waffle iron. So I'm going to put the camera down to do that. Alright, so here's the finished product. I usually heat up a little bit of Kerrygold butter and put it on top, and that's just because, like I mentioned before, the almond flour is very delicate, but it still holds together pretty decently. And then I also have a sugar-free syrup. This is a Log Cabin brand, and there's only 1 net carb per 1/4 cup. And a side of bacon, and there you go. You've got keto-friendly almond flour waffles, and your macros are going to be down below in the description box, so you'll know just how many carbs are in the entire batter mixture, and then you can yourself portion out serving sizes to however you like, and then that will give you a total carb count per waffle. Another tip I have is that those few ingredients made a lot of batter. A lot, and it refrigerates very well. So I will make the big batch of batter, and it will give me 2 waffles like this, and then I'll take the rest, put it in the refrigerator, and I can have 2 waffles every morning for probably 3 or 4 days. So you get a lot of waffle batter. Unless, you know, you have a big family or a husband that wants them, then, you know, you can make more waffles and the batter won't go as far. But it is okay to refrigerate. It holds up very well. Hope everyone enjoys the waffles and gives them a try. They are so delicious, and they have just been a lifesend for me on keto because I was a huge waffle pancake person before keto. So being able to still have them with butter and syrup and bacon, it's, you know, it's like I'm not even on a diet. So I hope if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below.